intrigue. Turnabout sisters. I'm all about them turnabouts. Is my shit all set up? Yeah. Alright. So yeah, this is the next day. This is after I did a decent job of figuring shit out. Right, detention center, visitor's room. Nah, this bitch. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come here to laugh? Yeah, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Nah, he doesn't care. So what is it you wish to ask me then, Well, for starters, how did you get to be totally whacked? Yeah, nothing here I can put on her, just talk to her. Oh yeah, about that room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I got nothing. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Maya's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in law school, huh? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, well, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that's it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I'm a top. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I don't think I have any evidence to present against her. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. Which is bullshit. That's a bullshit testimony. That's nothing. Statue. Yeah. The victim dodged an attack. Yeah, about your testimony. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay, she's not gonna help me until I present something. What? Why is he gone? Alright, let's start from the bottom going up. What happened? Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yeah, hello. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on? Yeah. It was a painting of sunflowers or a fisherman. I don't know if he was a fisherman or not. Sunflowers? Wasn't it? That wasn't a very memorable painting anyway. Guess it was a fisherman? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyway. I guess it was. No, I guess I don't know what the painting is. But the painting's gone, and that is weird. I already read this, but that's new too. Wasn't this old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Have I? Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. On the back, the words DL6 Incident Exhibit A are written in pencil. The photo lies on the pencil on the desk. Maybe I should take it? Oh, at the swap? can only take one? A hotel. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the preference today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep. As they say. Huh? Rep? Yeah, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used as the wiretap. We can charge a premiere for the room, of course. It will be great for our business. Whoa. Miss May hasn't even been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please, let me know if you need anything I can bring you. Okay. Let me just get out of my way. Anything else here? There's no screwdriver in the drawer. Oh, please, leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderous wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay. I guess he left everything as is, and that's just going to be a big fat joke. Nice weather again. I can see the thing, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a viewpoint of a kill. Just kidding, sir. Ho ho ho. By the looks in his eyes, I say he was more than serious. Yeah, you know I'm gonna still work there, bud. That's kind of fucked. Let's talk to him. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you call pardon the expression. I knew it was from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry a scent of danger. There are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, oh, I think I do. I'm quite sure I can identify him. A photo? Let's talk about the hotel real fast. Yeah, okay, absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gate of Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Wherever floats their tea set. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective! I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is a man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that was him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who wrote the affidavit. I hope this isn't a trick. Just hurry up and write it. Describe the man who stayed with who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May could play dumb on this. Sweet. Let's go back to my office before I head back to the detention center and just blow her mind. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a workover. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Just your plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. That's an old movie poster. outside. This guy's booed, so am I, and that's the hotel right across the way. Mine's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is my... you couldn't cream more legal books. Are some of the files missing? No, I'm imagining things. Huh. Interesting. I think that's all. Yeah, nothing to do here. Alright. You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Yeah. Could you have a look at this? What's that? That's the bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to a murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, White, and Blue. Red, White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you can call it a detective agency. Huh. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit has been discarded. Okay, that's all I needed it for. I guess showing the picture wouldn't have been enough. Anything else to add? Nope. To Blue Corp. To the Beeblebeel. Why does he have the painting? Guess it's a fisherman? I don't know. He's just the guy with the hat. You know you're evil or intent of creating murder if you have a an Atlas symbol thing and a Riddler trophy in the back, and you're not Batman. Unless he is Batman. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your patronage. What? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquiring, asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirable. Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my, giganticus vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion, officials. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Yeah, let's look at your... Oh, I The fuck am I looking at? Your desk is disgusting. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. It's quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek rounded to not inspire you? No, it doesn't. Alright, I'll look at everything but the suspicious painting first. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge Corporation Award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The motto of the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious of you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious. What the fuck does that even mean? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculousity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. Why does he have it? Why? How is it outside? This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Alright. Let's talk to this fruitcake. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. Secretariat. Is that a car? Is that a fucking, like, horse? What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones, not phones. Tapping them is not on her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable what she would do. I can't read. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. Were you in April May's hotel room? Who could say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question. Actually, why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts, to me they're mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you may say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Yeah, I would hope so. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabluistic, is it not? Oh, God, this guy. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney Grody burger. What? Oof. This is assault? He punched me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. I have this picture of you. Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put in language you are sure to understand. Shut up. Get out. I have nothing more to say. Okay. I guess I'll go. Grodsberg, what's up? You bitch. You whiny little bitch. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. Ugh. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Oh, I can't swap the pictures. That piece of shit. Who knows if I need it for something. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me bothering me all last night. You see, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just my assistant, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Ugh. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it just... That photo of Mr. Wright, why wouldn't you show it? That big painting. Scrapbook, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right here on the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I guess you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yeah, and I know what it is. He's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. You're lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I have been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Maya's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name of the back of those photos. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Mai because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So That's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are found unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Oh, the DL6 incident was the incident with Mai's mother. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Maya's mother. Maya's mother. Yeah, I can't even speak. Maya, Mia. So many. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. Oh, Maya. What's Maya? Is it? Maya? Yeah, it's Maya and Maya. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of. And in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for the blackmail. But why were you being blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was a top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It was an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet you would still challenge him? Have a close look at Mai's office. Mai's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Back to the office. I have nothing to present to him. Unless I could say where the other picture is. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. So it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. I better give it back. I better give him back this photograph. I probably shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I fucked up. I should not have given him that photo. That's gonna freaking bite me in the ass. Did I get that photo back? Nothing else suspicious. I thought there might be something else hanging around, but it doesn't look like it. I feel dumb taking that photo, but I guess I won't need anything else. It's funny. It looks, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. It should be on the shelf here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? It's D. Let's see if there is A. It's file that catches my eye. A, B. Misty Faye. That's Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it! I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of the two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg! I gave him back the picture like a ditz. I really botched that. A lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name? If I could stop there. So Maya knew Grossberg. Alright, I'm gonna fucking call him out on that too. Let's see, J and S, nothing suspicious more there. Maybe I'll just skim for this. Yeah, skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end in suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. They're politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Maya's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Maya thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing run. Article about politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil on the top. Check. W White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? That's suspicious. That's all for here. Move. Back to Grossberg's law office. I found this in Maya's files, so she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you can present this in court. Not a bad idea. No, why did I go to the hotel? The boiler seems to be out, huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. La-da-dee, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone's enjoying washing the showers. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Okay, still can't touch it. I'll leave that screwdriver there. Okay, yeah, okay, so there's really nothing here. I just wasted time. Good, I'm a good lawyer. Wasted time. Oh, stupid. We should go to... Blue Court. Maybe I'll present these newspaper. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message was not yet penetrated through your stick still. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I may fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Yeah. Miss May, I think we're past needing to talk about Miss May. I have to get this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence. What's wrong? Is something struck in the face? Oh God, I hope it doesn't hit me. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I would think nothing less of you. All I have is this. This is the only clue that Mai left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, you see this? It's an article describing a suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked into the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mai's office. Miss Mai, she had a file filed with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, white. Mr. Wright, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, you spied on him, you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail, not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Maya investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mai. Interphone. Security office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. I wish I could go back on the text. I wish I had transcripts. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I'm done better. I found him. He's sitting right here in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mai was the one was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Maya was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappear. So the culprit would be. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Security office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I'm changing my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this all about? The Mai Fei case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one more thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. Wright, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I don't believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Maya. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Maya's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be giving a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, yeah, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right. Oh, he was innocent, you asshole. Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mai Fei. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Well, Mr. Wrong. Ah, really? I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it! How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Defend me in court, no. Help me break out of here? No. No, yeah. Cheer me on in court. Well, you can cheer me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Yeah, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. Oh, no way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limited of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Alright, I gotta fuck this guy up. Gotta show him a thing or two. Yes, please. Man, this is a 3-parter. Alright, let's dropkick this pony. I didn't get that many new information, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. Yeah, whatever. What does White have? What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna have to be guilty? End of story? But I'm not into it. I would do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you're weird. You've changed, huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect anything special treatment, Phoenix Wright. I didn't fucking do it, you stupid bitch. Phoenix. Well, court will start soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details on the event are already quite clear to the court. No, they're not clear. They're not clear at all. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he's already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify on the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. But that doesn't make it right, Judge! Great. He gets to show off and I'll get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh, God. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh, dear. Oh my. Linguistics confused. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mai Fei? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you were witness to the murder. You were witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, look at that shine. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Is any of this right? Yeah, it was. I remember. I was quietly, persuasively, I was quietly reading to you some, reading to you some papers, some by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impact. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. I got this, bitch. Alright, what do I got? Dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but was caught and struck. She ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impact, and it was all over. Did Edgeworth prep this guy, too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman. Let's see other things I have. Victim dodge. You say the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss Mai over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. What was that Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office? Damn it. Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyers boldly, quietly. Miss May was acting alone when she was tapping the phone on this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please, continue. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any contradiction. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make an accusation, Mr. Wright. Oh, I hurt myself. Whoops. That didn't go out so well. Fuck. Yeesh. Let's see. Yeah, nothing here. Can't do that. Nothing about the wiretapping. Trying in the hotel. I gotta press on something. How'd you hear it? A bedlam? I must have been, when you attacked, I assume. We see, continue. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Nope! You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect the new details. Boom! Wait right there! Mr. White, you dug your own grave. Well, I won't go that far, Phoenix. He made a slight mistake that he could probably easily fix. But he did make a contradiction, yes. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it's simply you have misunderstood her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left, so he didn't witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to your court? Mr. Wright is right. Both are right. Both witnesses are right. Are telling the truth, for once. I doubt that. Rather, that doesn't clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness is not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been then? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Take that! Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from the point to him, it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disrupting the order of this courtroom will be found in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear of this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I allow to testify once more? Sure, change your testimony at least 5, 6, 7 times. That's fine. Do it, please. By the 20th time, I will start being suspicious. Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. No, that's wrong. That is how Miss May that. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Okay, that's just wrong. You were there, Judge. That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Yes. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. He's so wrong. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Holds conversation. Cognitive over statue. Found in Miss May's hotel room. This part was his mind. Blood on the back. Who dodged the attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. The murder scene. Miss May's testimony was correct. Well, Miss May's testimony was correct, as is mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her. Savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Okay, he fucked up. I think it's this. When we assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him with where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. No! Your witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White, okay. Fucked up, white boy. Well, see, I looked at the window. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with the single blow. Drop indeed. Fucking game. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh, I'm gonna murder him. Well, you see, I looked at the other window. when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Wright run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. I gotta press him. What other window? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. No one mentioned it till now. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press forward further. Mr. White. Huh? Well, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Maya turn to the left. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Maya run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her and she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did it there and whomp. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative, okay? But I won't be easy. I got it. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Objection! Mr. White! It was impossible to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder. Yeah, got you now, bitch face. Correct, Your Honor. Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you will be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculously. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And then the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Yes, grumble. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, Miss Maya. Huh. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Why? Order, Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. Oh, you piece of shit. I really don't like where this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do to... Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed into the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered the Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. This is when I saw the accursed light stand. Piece of shit. Now I'm confused! Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright made his position quite clear. He was determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, and at that very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place a wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Yours is more baseless! Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel fate. Son of a bitch, I thought I had it, and they pulled this shit. It was the beginning of September. Alright. I don't think I have any information on this. September 5th. Well, that was the day she was murdered too, so. The week before the murder. Alright, there you go. You fucked up. It was the beginning of September, a week before the murder. You fucking fucked up. Because the murder happened on September 5th. I had entered the Fay & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the gaslight stand. I already fucking got him. I already got you, you lying bitch. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I got this. I got this right now with his first statement. Yeah, start that again. It was at the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see what... It happened the week... Oh, fuck. I guess I was wrong. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't, like, go into it. Okay. So that's not it at all. I don't think I have any evidence for that. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretapping was placed before the murder. Right. Uh-huh. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Alright, then how'd you get in? You didn't go into saying you're placing a wiretap. Why did you tap Miss May's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. How? Was it really you that went into that office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days ago were found in the Fay & Co. offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you notice something as inconsequential as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Fuck. I'm not doing good. I ran out of ammo. Did I lose? That's right, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, Phoenix, huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Maya? Never give up, Phoenix. What? Maya? What happened? Did I really fuck up? Where am I? Waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix! There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya. Did you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So Maya is channeling you, Mai. That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mai. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time. Phoenix, now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the courtroom, right? Yeah, I do. Yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? Something I didn't do at all. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. A freaking $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Got him. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September. I knew that was sketch. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you have to just prove it. Right. Got it. You fucked up. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, or are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Wright his last chance. Very nice of you. Very edge of you, Edgeworth. Worthy of such edge name. You may begin your cross-examination. I don't think so. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of this receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fae & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh God, he's going Super Saiyan. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible achievable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
What? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way could he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no considerable proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into the matter. Are you shitting me? Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those update autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these claims have any bias in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial, Mr. Wright, will postpone until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come with or just make something up. And after Mai showed up to help me and all, Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Take your time. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mai, Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mai, what's this? Mai's memo, a list of people's names in Mai's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is writing on this. I have something I would like to read to the court. What is this? I don't even know what I'm reading. The memo my had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit it. You're guilty. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I killed her. I hit Miss Mai with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Damn. Even Faye's like, yep, we took care of that one. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yeah, Your Honor, I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yeah. Nice try, Edgeworth, you little bitch. She ain't edging nothing. That is all. This court is adjourned. Woo! September 9th. Alright, just like a few minutes later. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I lived. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mai! What's going on? How can you hold obligations when you're dead and a ghost? Oh, hopefully she's not dead again. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mai. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mai? Whoa, you should have seen your face. Mai! Oh. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Oh, okay. She just played the phone conversation. What did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this, see? Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Wright & Co. And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let me think this casually. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what that means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. That's one way to see it. Wright & Co. Offices? It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. All I needed was for your sister to die and me to take her place. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching you. kind of more scary than nice. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Done. Finito. Fucking proved my innocence. I'm fucking hungry. Oh, why does it look awesome? Why is there samurai robots? Alright, we're gonna save that for later, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Let that shit save. Save. Yeah, and I gotta grab a bite to eat. I'll probably be back on later. If it wasn't 2 o'clock. But I'm fucking starving. It took 2 hours just to fuck with this. Oh, an hour and a half. Alright, I'm gonna grab some grub. I'll be back later.